a lot of brands are calling and saying, I know I need to be on TikTok. I'm not sure why. Tell me why I need to be there. And that answer to that question is 70% of the people who are on TikTok discover new brands and make purchases of new products that they haven't seen before. So it's called the major discoverability platform because it's short-term content. It's an entertaining video with a link in it.
Welcome to the High Voltage Business Builders Podcast, a show where we interview high voltage entrepreneurs growing and scaling through e-commerce, real estate, and other wealth without Wall Street ventures, showing you the path to making your first or next million. All right, folks, welcome back to the High Voltage Business Builders Podcast. Remember, like, share, comment, help me beat big tech so you can get this message. Others can get this message because people are going to hear today are going to want to listen to a TikTok strategy that we've been talking about that is becoming very popular. If you're not familiar with this little application that goes on your phone, and it is creating a lot of virality. It's also a conflict marketing tool in some ways, because if you understand who owns it, in some ways it's good, some ways it's bad. We'll cover all that and more, especially if you're thinking about omni-channel marketing as an Amazon brand person or a Shopify brand person or a multi-channel strategy. If you're looking about bringing your brand across to one of those channels, this is what we're going to talk about today. And hey, if you're a zero looking for a hero, then you want to come and talk to us about building a business. We're also going to cover what that means for business building on an omni-channel strategy this year in 2024, as things have changed quite dramatically in the 12 years I've been involved with this. And I got somebody riding shotgun here with me today who's going to also open up the details of this. And she is working with us very closely on the profitability of TikTok platform. And she has a lot of experience. So I'm honored to have her here with me today. Tammy, thank you for joining the call.
Glad to be here. Thank you for having me, Neil. What a great age we live in. I'm so excited about what's in store for 2024.
Yeah, often people say, what time were you built for? I was like, well, I wasn't built for the Wild West. I wasn't built for the 1800s. I don't know what the future is going to look like. So this is my time. So I love it. It's been fun growing up. Gen X, watching the internet come online, watching these major shifts from 99 and the dot-com bubble, and then watching the 2000s grow, and then literally watching certain platforms explode, Amazon being one of them from the inside out. And there's not very often right now where I get surprised by certain moves in the market, certain changes, marketplaces, innovations, where it's just like that wow moment where you kind of feel like you're back in time for a minute. And it's like, the old question comes up, well, what if I could be in that position at that time? And what would I have done? I would have bought that stock. I would have bought that lottery ticket. I would have started that business back then, or I would have done something. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the time when you would have done it. And sitting here in 2024, watching the last 6 months of TikTok shops actually blow up in virility, and it's just the power of these brands, and watching some of them go to 10 million in sales, literally in that short window of time, is telling you that this new method, this new direct to consumer, this product platform literally is pretty unique in the way that they brought this forward. And that's one of the things I want to talk to you about today, because you've been able to build really large accounts and have had a lot of brand exposure with this. What are you seeing as you head into 2024 with this market right now?
Well, there's a couple of amazing things that TikTok has accomplished as a platform that we've never seen before. And one of those things is bringing together the people who promote products like influencers or creators or video creators alongside brands on the very same platform, and integrating that experience within what's called the TikTok shop or the TikTok marketplace. So you have a place where brands can bring their products over, start selling those brands, and then in the back end of the platform, it's very simple for them to go into what's called the affiliate center and click a button to either filter several different affiliates that can sign up and promote brands and make a commission on each sale that they make with the videos they make and post on their TikTok accounts. This platform has turned into more than the dancey, entertaining 15-second entertainment platform we've seen in the past. It is now educational, and it is super built for commerce. The other thing is it's built kind of like Amazon, wherein right within the video that they create, there's a one-click experience to purchase. There's no going to another landing page, no going to a shop, although you could, but you can purchase right in video, which is pretty powerful.
Very powerful. And in fact, it was a innovative thing that they did that Amazon's actually tried to go back and do here recently by adding their ability to purchase through like Facebook and stuff into the Facebook platform. So they've kind of reversed innovated some of the things that are in Amazon influencers. If you're not familiar with that, folks, you can actually go be an Amazon influencer and sign up for their associates program, and any Amazon products you buy, you can go promote those and be an influencer, which is great. However, they've kind of gone backwards in innovation against their platform, whereas TikTok in its creativity has gone forwards and is kind of leading the market with that innovation, which is really cool. Because if you look back into the market of e-com, way back in the back seat or even in the trunk is Walmart, somewhere back there, mumbling in the trunk. You've got TikTok sort of driving the e-commerce for 2024. Amazon is definitely still in the passenger seat. So don't discount that, because if I'm not mistaken, what if I see earlier, roughly they're estimating somewhere around 25% of buyer psychology, buyer traffic, buyer purchasing decisions are making it from TikTok over to Amazon. So it's still relatively new in any kind of trust. So if you're putting something up on TikTok, people are going over about 25% of the time and buying it on Amazon. You have to consider that. So what does that matter to an omni-channel strategy? If I've got a brand and I'm wanting to grow, what does that mean for me this year? How do I take advantage of it?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked that question. So as Neil, I work with brands large and small over the past, over 10 years. And this is one of the things that's happening. A lot of brands are calling and saying, I know I need to be on TikTok. I'm not sure why, but I know I need to be there. Tell me why I need to be there. And that answer to that question is TikTok put out their own data recently and said 70% of the people who are on TikTok discover new brands and make purchases of new products that they haven't seen before. So it's called the major discoverability platform because it's short-term content. It's an entertaining video with a link in it. And if they don't quite trust buying on TikTok yet, what they're doing is they're going to Google or Amazon and searching brand name plus product name. And that affects what's called our bestseller rank in Amazon and growing brands that way, sending tons of outside traffic. And we've been able to track that.
Yeah, there's a big shift. You still want, if you've got a DTC brand, for example, a direct-to-consumer Shopify brand, you definitely want to get on Amazon because you are losing anywhere between 18 to 20% of your traffic is being spilled over to Amazon. We've got multiple brands we've worked with to collect 50 to 100K a month. And what we basically is like free money that was being lost in their businesses because they weren't optimizing Amazon correctly. So people were coming from their Facebook and Google and TikTok marketing, ending up on Amazon and simply not finding the products they started off with and buying somebody else's. So if you're one of those people, you've got to consider this. And TikTok could be that third channel this year if you're on the other two, or it could be one or two of the other channels. You should really consider it seriously. If you're just getting started and you want to build up some affiliate capital, guys, there's a simple affiliate TikTok creator marketplace now where you can affiliate other people's products. You can earn from like $3 to $50 just making silly little videos or fun videos or just informal videos that tell and talk to the people about products. I've done it. I've made about 1.4 thousand, I think right now, about 1,400-ish. Not a lot. But hey, what's an extra 1,000 a month? It's an extra 1,400 a month. I'll be around 1,800 by the end of my first month playing around with this. And I wasn't doing anything but uploading stupid videos in about 7 or 15 seconds of just shooting the product. It wasn't rocket science. I've even used AI to do it. And Tammy has been helping me optimize some of that and really learning how that goes. And we've been taking quite a few people inside of our inner circle in Voltage through that process right now. What are some of the things they've been learning, Tammy? What can you share if somebody's not doing this yet? What could you share with them about that process?
Well, I'm so glad you mentioned this because not only we talked about how this is a great platform for someone to enter the online space, make money online space, but it's much more than that because it's truly a business building opportunity. It's not a one-off side hustle kind of thing. And the reason it's so powerful is maybe you're ready to, leave corporate, or you just need an extra money to cover whatever it is, or another vacation for the family or something like this. So whatever spot you're in, TikTok can offer you this really easy way to quickly make some cash.
Some little side hustle money. It's not really a business. I wouldn't define it as a business as much as a little side hustle.
Yeah, immediately by doing videos. But the best thing about that is it's a great place to throw spaghetti at a wall, find out what's trending, what kind of products people are buying, what they're pushing, what they're loving, and then really gain traction by understanding the inner workings of the back end of that process. So if you want to elevate from being an affiliate and just making some affiliate cash, you can go the route of actually becoming an influencer or creator, which 2024 is the creator year. I'm telling you, This is the year, especially combined with the boom of AI, to be able to do faceless videos. I mean, that's always been the barrier for a lot of people. Oh, I don't want my face on videos. So now we have so many tools at our disposal that you can, with ChatGPT, writes your script. There's text to video or text to image AI you can basically imagine anything on Midjourney and have it create a wonderful image for you. It's pretty powerful. So you can do these things, throw it up on TikTok, put a product link in there, make affiliate money, understand the trends. Also, this is an SEO based
Right. Search engine
platform.
optimization. Yep.
So you really can dig into the keywords, find out what keywords are ranking. You can get what's called cataloged or ranked via the keywords that you're using. You're putting in your videos, you're speaking the words, you're using the words and hashtags. So that's what drives that. And so you either become the professional creator, which there is a lot of brands that are willing to look to pay for schooled and certified UGC creators, user generated content creators, people who know how to speak succinctly, talk about a product, talk about testimonial base, how it's helped them, what it's for, that kind of thing. And then to grow your brand. I mean, now you know what is hitting. You can throw spaghetti, say, out of these 5 products, which one hit? Now you take that product and you grow with that in an omni-channel way. You throw that on Amazon, do a proper launch. So that's what we're seeing.
Yeah, build and grow, build a brand, ultimately build a business, no matter how you kind of look at it, which is understanding most affiliate can make great money, but it's not necessarily a business, although you might want to treat it like one. So watch out for your taxation, because if you go in as an individual, be careful with that. But the business opportunity is really at the end of the day where this is going to pan out. And it's the user generated content, the UGC content providers that are going to be kind of the backbone for brand support, and reaching them and getting them to affiliate your product is going to be kind of, I think, the new paid traffic strategy. While the cost per click and other marketing activities become very expensive on Facebook and Google and other places, and it's been very difficult to acquire in that median. I think what I'm seeing is those who affiliate product brand creators into their products are exploding. Okay. One I just saw earlier was a guy on Twitter. He owns the My Smile brand, which is on TikTok. And he was talking about how they just went for a full creator, no paid traffic strategy, and they've done close to 10 million in sales. So just full on affiliate marketing inside their platform. So if you sign up for the TikTok shop, the beauty of it is it comes with a very built-in, robust affiliate marketing system where you can actually reach brand creators and send them samples, and they'll create the videos. And obviously more people who do that, others are going to want to do that and naturally see your product and be able to affiliate your product very quickly. Be very smart at that. And these brands can move extremely fast. So it's speed to market, speed to revenues in business, something we always talk about. If you are an Amazon seller or a Shopify seller, not on TikTok, there's going to be a report below here, this video that you guys can go check out, how we're going to leverage a multi-channel strategy for shop, because it's going to be very important to understand these 3 simple things you got to do correctly to ensure you're setting up compliance, getting your affiliates correctly, and obviously making it profitable. It's enough to say, well, I made 10 million, but I spent 9.9 million doing it. That's not real sexy. Of course. So we just want to talk about profits first. These are the 4 pillars of Voltage. We've always explained it before. Profit first, growth, then scale, and then exit. So think about the end in mind when you guys do this from a brand perspective and building perspective, right? If you're just looking for a side hustle, if you're just looking for a way to make some extra cash, if you want to go through the process, Tammy's created a report below you guys can check out for a simple profit playbook system that literally takes you through becoming a UGC creator and affiliate. Can you tell me about a couple of people you've worked with recently that have done really well with that?
I'm always surprised because people are more fearless in this age with AI. So they're just playing around. So one of the first people that went through the course and implemented a faceless strategy. So he went to AI and just typed in, hey, make me a picture that looks like this, found a product that was something for a flat tire that solved a flat tire problem, matched it to the image, threw it up there with a product link, and made the first sale in our community. And
Awesome.
That was like way above and beyond, right? So I was shocked. Most people, you could just film your screen. I mean, Neil, you've done a lot of that in the beginning. You would film your front end and film your screen and made some good commissions that way to start. So it doesn't have to be, you don't have to overthink it. We have some people who love being on camera and they're doing that, but it's a lot less difficult than that. It's super simple.
It really is. It was silly. In like 20 days, I made about $1,200 in free money just posting silly videos. I even got suspended from a couple of videos because I went too far, and I appealed and got that fixed. And so it's back up again. But pushing the boundaries of things is where you learn, right? I'm not going to tell you that I'm making $1 million a month on this, but I will tell you, I know a couple of guys right now who are pushing past 100K a month. And we've been talking to them in the background, like, what are you doing? And they've been sharing some really interesting insight with us. that we're putting into this report and into the information below here that you guys should also check out. But make no mistake, there's kind of 3 areas where you can build this opportunity. You can be the UGC creator. You just want to get on and make videos and make commissions. You definitely want to learn the right process to do that and how fast it can work for you. If you are a brand owner on Amazon and you want to learn how to basically open another channel really fast and get organic search engine optimized traffic that's running very similar to Amazon, then you should go to TikTok Shop. If you haven't opened a Shopify account yet, then you're going to run into some trouble because you don't have the traffic. And that's why I'd recommend maybe you look at TikTok Shop first for your products and brands, because you can get affiliates and there's a lot of organic traffic moving right now. And that's your opportunity. And I would say, Tammy, probably conservatively, we got about 6 more months of that before TikTok starts changing things. What do you say?
We're already seeing the UI changes almost every day. It's really hard to put a course together around this because the UI keeps changing. So you have to be a little bit nimble and ready to pivot, a little bit. But yes, we've already seen there was a time where we were able to get around the 10,000 follower requirement with some ads and some viral videos. And that window might even be closing already. But now with the shop and the affiliates, TikTok does tell us what they're looking for, much like Amazon in that way. Yep. They're like, hey, we would like more of these videos now, right? And so as long as we sort of take the cues and play along that way, I think you'll always be guided in a way. But let me tell you, you're not late to the game. This is really, we're still first adapter here.
It's a Wild West. It is literally like 2014 on Amazon right now. It is the Wild West. If you miss that window and you're wondering, how can I move a little faster than normal? Yeah, Amazon's still a tremendous opportunity when you do it right with the right profitability. If you're trying to do Amazon like 2 or 3 years ago, it's not going to be as easy, folks. I'll just tell you that right now. If you're struggling in Amazon, you're struggling with your profits, you're struggling to move. If you're working too hard in that business and you need some automation, maybe hit us up and we'll talk about that. But if you're moving forward with profitability and you're looking for multiple channels, definitely hit us up and talk about shops, because the TikTok shops are big. They're fun. They're not complicated to really set up. As long as you don't have products that would be banned on Amazon or go through a lot of the compliance, 3-letter agency compliant types of products, then you should be able to get them on TikTok Shop really good. If you're in like the supplements and health space, you're going to run into a few problems with TikTok Shop because they're pretty conservative about that. And one thing I've actually noticed, Tammy, and I was just talking to one of our clients about this earlier, is that they are not allowing a lot of replicated products on the shop. They are allowing variations of the products, but they're not allowing a lot of duplicates, which Amazon does allow. And so one of the opportunities I see with that is not only early adopters getting in first, but basically kind of cornering the market on certain product types that you're not going to see duplicated a lot in the stores. They're not allowing it appears, which is very different than Amazon. Are you seeing the same thing?
Absolutely. And I'm telling brands, if nothing else, claim your space. Just like Amazon, you wanted to always be the first one to get your brand on Amazon, get your products properly represented, even if you're not going to go in all right now. Absolutely claim that space for you as the brand owner and the product developer.
If you don't understand how to do that, guys, we're here to help. So the link below, you're going to go to Talk Profits. So go to voltagedm.com/TOK profits. That's Talk Profit. Or click down below, hit the started button, get started button, and we'll help you with that too. But claim that space, because literally what I'm seeing right now is they are not allowing a lot of duplicates. If you're in a saturated market on Amazon, maybe you're competing with other fast moving sellers, etc. Claiming your space right now, as she said, as quickly as possible and doing it the right way is your opportunity. Even if you're not necessarily ready to move forward, or you're really close to thinking, how can I move forward? You got to get in there and get it registered and get it approved by TikTok before someone else takes it. If you've got authorization, a US-based LLC, you're a US-based consumer or a US-based seller at this point, just make sure there are different things for international, right, Tammy, is that we need to make sure people are aware of, right? What are those?
So right now, TikTok Shop is available to a handful of countries, US being one, UK and some of the surrounding areas. It is not available directly to some other countries, but if you do have an LLC based in the US or an ITIN, you are able to take advantage of this shop scenario here. There are different levels and eligibility requirements, like 5,000 followers. We do have ways around those. So much like Amazon, they are, as long as we're being legitimate US-based LLC or you have your ITIN, we can play.
So there's definitely some opportunities. There's a huge upside potential for the market. It's still getting dialed in. I know there are some regulatory things we have to be considering too with where the market is. We're going to address those, and we'll be addressing those inside of our inner circle and stuff as we go forward. Because like any marketplace, even on Amazon, there are certain restrictions to certain products and that kind of stuff, and you don't want to fall into those traps or you'll miss your opportunity. So make sure if you want some insight and some help, the report will be below this link over here, or go to voltagedm.com/talk profits, TOK profits. and grab that report and then grab a call with us. Okay. It'll be a no pressure discovery call. We're going to determine whether or not it's a good fit. We don't work with everybody. If you've known Voltage or don't know Voltage, go check out some more of my podcasts. Go check out what we're doing inside of Voltage so you guys learn a little bit more about how we work. Okay. We're not an agency and we're not a course program offering. We're a consultation and management consulting firm. So we're looking for brands, strategic brands, strategy, operating, building growth to profitable scale and then into exit. So that is what we're doing. And so if that's in alignment with anything you're doing, then I would definitely check it out because you don't want to sleep on TikTok. This is a huge opportunity. Anything I missed in any of that?
No, I would just say that after you said that little piece, I want to give people perspective. So
yeah,
I know a lot of realtors or people who are into Airbnb, or the real estate market is a little bit volatile, or right now, interest rates and everything else. So if you are someone who invests in that type of thing and you're looking for a different place to invest, what we're building here is literally like virtual real estate. So, and I think the Voltage team does a really good job at hand-holding people and ushering them through that process in a one-on-one way, which you really can't find it anywhere else, including most agencies that I've worked with. It's a level above an agency relationship. It's a real true consultation on building a brand, building a business, all the way through exit in mind, which I think is the smartest thing to do.
Which is an omni-channel. So let's clarify what that means when we talk about buying businesses within Voltage. What are we looking at? We're looking at businesses that will typically have more than $1 million in sales, preferably more than $1 million in profits before we would consider buying them, which means you're going to need an omni-channel strategy, a multi-channel strategy. So while you might start on Amazon, you must open additional stores, additional revenue chains. You must have additional product and marketing out there, developing market share in other areas, preferably places like Shopify or even Walmart. If you have it or not, that's okay. Or TikTok shops is going to be a big one we're looking at coming up because there is just so much virility and opportunity in that. Brands that are doing that are going to see multiple higher than just a standard Amazon brand. You would always see me preach about this. So I'll do it real quick. And that is, you don't have a business if it's an Amazon only channel. You have a great starting incubated product and brand. You must open additional channels before you can really call yourself a business, right? Mm-hmm. So Shopify may be that next place. And I will tell you from a percentage of multiples, you'll go from a 2 to 3 to even a 5, opening multiple channels beyond just the current brand that's on Amazon. And it creates additional opportunities for pulling in customer data, subscriptions and revenue subscription opportunities. And that is a thing I see TikTok doing soon, is setting up, I'm not going to call it subscribe and save, but they're going to come up with something just like that, almost guaranteed. I haven't seen the roadmap, throwing out my crystal ball here for a second, but I will be highly surprised if TikTok does not set up a subscribe and save version of Talk Shops to get people into a subscription base. When that occurs, the valuation of that channel opportunity will go through the roof. If you're in now and able to get your sales and things moving and figure out that channel, that will just simply be an opportunity for you coming. They can't compete in this market, Tammy, do you think, if they don't have something like that in place? I mean, Shopify has subscriptions, subscribe and save on Amazon. TikTok's got to have it.
Yes, I think they will. And I also know they're building the equivalent of FBA warehouses as well. So that's going to really escalate everything. And then the final piece that we're seeing a lot of in 2024 right now is they're pushing 1 minute plus videos in a horizontal 16 by 9 format. So all of these are new things. What does that tell you? That's going into a more educational based, more YouTube-y type feel with the product link and FBA warehouses. I mean, watch out, brands, get your butt on here.
Yeah, things are moving extremely fast. All right. Anything else we didn't cover in that?
I think we covered the high points.
Awesome.
Sure.
Well, guys, if you're interested, if you're thinking, there's just a free conversation below. Grab the free report, come and consult with us, see where your opportunities are. If you're just a straight up affiliate, UGC creator, doing something on maybe Amazon influencers or another platform, IG or somewhere else, you definitely got to get on the shop. If you haven't gone any of those places yet and you're brand new and you're like, hey, I want to create some side hustle, I wouldn't mind an extra $1,000 a month. That is purely a side hustle opportunity. Okay. I want to make it very clear because people are like, you didn't tell me it's a side hustle. And I'm like, what else? It is a side hustle opportunity. If you're looking for that, the TikTok shop creator can be that opportunity. But make no mistake, once you start down that process, okay, we're always going to encourage people to elevate their next step. And once you learn the product and creation side, you need to elevate to a brand and business. It won't be that hard because you'll figure out what products. I mean, this is a product researching hack. We should call it a TikTok shop hack or something, for urban TikTok shop mining or something. Because literally you're going to find all kinds of products that if you can affiliate them and sell them through that shop, there's no reason why you can't go find your own and build a brand. And when you see that process, you'll see how fast that works. expand it into Amazon or come from Amazon to TikTok, you should definitely do that. If you're on Shopify and not on Amazon or TikTok Shop, we can help you understand how to get that down as well. So it's a multi-tiered strategy, just to understand where you're coming from. But building businesses is the only way to do that because they're worth more in the end at any time during the business building phase. Grab the link below, grab the report, voltagedm.com/TOK profits. And we will see you in the inside of one of those opportunities, hopefully. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Ask you this. If you're serious about building an e-commerce business starting on Amazon FBA, what if myself and my team worked with you one-on-one to execute the steps outlined in the podcast while helping you discover what the heck to sell, how to make sure it's profitable, and how to successfully launch a brand, plus how to do it under a consulting plus performance-driven model where I put a $10,000 skin in the game guarantee for those that show up and are serious about building a real business done with us? If yes, text keyword profit to +1 417 413 4209. That's 1-417 413 4209. And I will personally respond with a few simple questions. If you're not in the US or Canada, please visit voltagedm.com. That's voltagedm.com. Click Get Started and book a no-pressure discovery call with me or a member of my team to learn more about the Business Builders one-on-one coaching and mentoring for CEOs, entrepreneurs, and those looking to build an empire or retire using the power of e-commerce. Once again, thank you for listening, and be sure to tune in next week for a brand new episode of the High Voltage Business Builders podcast.